sold out. Now just look at me, I'm a ghost with nothing left. Hollow, emptied out. What got lost can't be found. You stole every bit of me, now I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true. You don't come around here no more. Why'd you have to let me go? Let me go, go, go. You don't think about me no more. Why can't I just let it go? Let it go, go, go. Why'd you have to show me heaven?
Hey guys, I wanted to use today's vlog to have a really honest conversation because I feel like I've only been showing little pieces of my weight loss journey, but I haven't really talked about what it's been like behind the scenes. If I'm being honest, this journey has been a lot harder than I expected. I wish I could say I've been consistent this whole time, but that wouldn't be true. I'm the type of person who starts off really strong. I'll buy healthy groceries, meal prep, plan my workouts, and convince myself that this is finally going to be the time I stick with it. Then life happens. Work gets busy, I'm tired, family responsibilities come up, I miss one workout, then another, and before I know it, I've fallen into the same cycle all over again. And I think what makes it even harder is not seeing the results as quickly as I expect. It's really discouraging. I know I'm not the only person who feels this way, but sometimes you work so hard and you wonder if any of it is even making a difference. One thing I've been thinking about lately is whether my birth control could be playing a role. I'm not even saying that's the reason I've struggled, and I'm definitely not blaming it, but I do wonder if it's affecting my body in ways I don't fully understand. It's something I want to discuss with my doctor because I want to understand what's happening instead of just making assumptions. But even with all those struggles, I also think it's important that I give myself credit. Because if I only focus on what's not happening, I'll completely ignore the progress I've already made. One thing I'm incredibly proud of is how much my relationship with food has changed. Mentally, I'm there. I honestly don't struggle with eating healthy anymore. And honestly, that's something I never thought I'll be able to say. Healthy food has become my normal. I actually enjoy eating foods that nourish my body because I know how much better they make me feel. To be honest, a lot of unhealthy foods don't even appeal to me anymore. Some of them actually disgust me now. If you knew me a few years ago, you'd probably be shocked hearing me say that. I look back now, and I honestly cannot believe I used to eat an entire 20-ounce steak by myself. That was completely normal for me back then. Now I can't even imagine doing that. When I think about how much my eating habits have changed, I realize that I have grown so much. Sometimes we focus so much on the finish line that we forget to celebrate how far we've already come. And that's something I need to remind myself more often. Another thing I need to remind myself is this. I've actually lost 33 pounds. 33 pounds. When I say that out loud, it sounds like a lot. But if I'm being honest, sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't see it. Sometimes I still feel like I look exactly the same, and that can really mess with your mind. But just because I don't always see it doesn't mean nothing has changed. 33 pounds didn't disappear overnight. It happened because I made better choices. Because I kept trying. That's why it says it does have. Yeah, did you add this? This is just for this. Oh, so you have to use a wide one. Three bottles of water. Oh, you squash. Because even after falling off, I got back again. So whenever I start feeling discouraged, I have to remind myself that I am doing something. Maybe it's slower than I wanted, maybe it isn't perfect, but progress is still progress. Right now, I'm actually sore because I started working out again. Every time I sit down or walk up the stairs, I feel it. And as uncomfortable as it is, I'm actually grateful for it. Because soreness reminds me that I showed up. It reminds me that I didn't quit yesterday. And honestly, showing up is half of the battle. I think one of the biggest lessons I'm learning is that motivation is unreliable. Some days you're excited. Some days you don't want to do anything. If I keep waiting until I feel motivated, I'll probably be waiting forever. So instead of chasing motivation, I'm trying to build discipline. I'm trying to become the kind of person who works out even when she doesn't feel like it, who chooses healthy food because it's become a lifestyle, not because she's on a diet, who doesn't let one bad meal turn into a bad week, who doesn't let one missed workout become a missed month. And I think that's where I've struggled the most. Not knowing what to do, but staying consistent long enough to see the results. That's what I want to improve. I also wanted to share this because I want to hold myself accountable. It's easy to disappear when things aren't going the way you hoped. It's easy to only post when everything looks perfect. But that's not real life. Real life has setbacks. Real life has discouraging moments. Real life has days when you don't feel confident. And I want this channel to be a place where I can share both the victories and the struggles. So if you are on your own health journey, whether you've lost weight, whether you're trying to lose weight, Whether you're just trying to build healthier habits, please don't give up. Don't let one bad day convince you that you failed at all. Don't even try, guys. Don't let one unhealthy meal make you think you should wait until Monday to start again. Just keep going. One workout matters. One healthy meal matters. One walk matters. One good decision matters. Those small choices eventually become a lifestyle. And maybe I needed this conversation just as much as anyone watching, because I need the reminder too. I'm not trying to be perfect anymore. I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to become healthier. I'm trying to become stronger. And I'm trying to become someone who doesn't quit when things get difficult. So, here's to showing up. Here's to giving ourselves grace. Here's to celebrating progress that isn't always visible. And here's to believing that even when we can't see the changes yet, every healthy choice is moving us in the right direction. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me and listening to my heart. If you're on a similar journey, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's encourage each other and remind each other that we don't have to be perfect. We just have to keep going. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I'm trying to end this vlog, but before I end it, I just wanted to share that I was going to pick my daughter up from school, and I kept my camera on the dashboard trying to film. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't have a stand, and the camera fell. I was so scared. Like I was so scared, but I had to park on the road and turn on my hazard light to pick this camera up, because wow, it just fell to the passenger seat on the ground, but the viewfinder was out. Like the display thing, the screen was open, so I was like, I hope it didn't break. And then the camera went off. I was filming, and then I turned it back on, it turned on, and then it said something about my memory card, it said something about repair, something like that. I did it, I just clicked it, and it's working, thank God. But never doing it again at all. It's currently 8:30 p.m. It's quite dark in here. Hold on. I think I did set the camera quite dark. Okay, so it's currently 8:30 p.m. I'm about to feed my daughter and put her to bed. I'm doing laundry. I'm really exhausted today actually, but I'm doing laundry because the cleaners are coming tomorrow. Like they come every 2 weeks. I try to keep this house clean, but they are coming tomorrow. The house is not where it should be, but like the cleaners are coming tomorrow. Obviously I always, keep it clean, but it's time for a deep clean. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope it inspires you in even the slightest littlest way. I hope you're gonna be on your own journey and don't give up, and just remember that even if you do give up, you can always start again. And do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one next week.